Brian from the Disability Digest. You've been awarded your disability benefits, but you don't agree with the decision. Should you appeal it? Going to share some examples with you and some considerations that I hope that you listen all the way through before you think about doing this, regardless if you just have been approved or maybe you've been approved months ago and you're like, oh my God, that wasn't right. It does happen. So a common example is somebody will get their disability decision, and I've seen it at all levels: initial application, hearing. I haven't seen it at reconsideration, so I shouldn't say all. Where the decision is, we found that you're disabled, but we found that you were disabled as of this date. And an example that I'm going to use is they eliminate 12 months of benefits that you were entitled to, and you felt that you should have been approved 12 months earlier, in my example. So in effect, that could be like on an average check, like $17,000 in benefits that they just... So here's a few examples of what I've seen happen. Somebody was approved at the initial application, and they did just what I explained to you. 12 months, thereabouts, that they eliminated. So she wanted to appeal it. And the advice that we provided was that, well, you could potentially risk having your benefits turned off totally. And so she said, I'm all right with that, because it's not just. I deserve this money. So that's what we did. We appealed it. And yes, that's exactly what happened. They turned her entire benefits off. They reversed her decision. So just to recap, awarded, started getting paid, appealed because there was 12 months of missing back benefits, totally shut it off. So then we appealed that, and it ended up going back to court, and the whole thing got sorted out. But she was without money for a while. She was okay with that. Other situations, our individuals have gone to a hearing, and in a hearing that I actually participated in as assistant to the attorney that was working on the case, the judge said, listen, I'll approve you today. It's basically a bench decision. If you adjust your onset date to when you were 55 years old, which would be about, wouldn't be any back benefits, it was about 2 months ago, 2 months prior to the hearing. So she decided, no, I don't want to do that. I feel I'm entitled to my benefits from the time that, I applied, which would have been, I think, around 18 months of back benefits. So the judge didn't offer a bench decision, and when the decision was rendered, it was a total denial. No benefits at all. Didn't hold with this decision. So those are a few examples. If you search the internet, you can find other, examples of this as well. But there are people that have succeeded, like Michael Hatterton, who we've interviewed, and I'll put his story below this video. We gave him some guidance because we weren't his Social Security disability representative to go forward and do it on his own. And he did it, and he succeeded. So he tells his story. So what you need to weigh and kind of balance in this whole thing is, all right, I've got my check coming in right now, right? And yeah, they got me on some back benefits. Do I want to roll the dice on that, right? Don't know. That's what you have to decide. Now, here's my advice for people that are going through the process and still listening to this. If you make sure that you lock in your onset date, the date that you are claiming that you were disabled, you had to stop work because of your disability, and you have all of the evidence that supports it, it makes the process so much easier. Doctor's support, limitations in your medical records, consistent treatment, all the things that we teach you how to do here. That will make it a much easier. Of course, if you're going to do this, I would expect or hope that you seek some legal counsel. It's difficult to do it on your own, although Michael did it, but especially if you've gone to court. So those are just a few tips for you in consideration. I hope you find this helpful. I'd like to hear if you've got, experience in doing this, or you had to go through this, or this happened to you. Join us in the comments. Love to hear your feedback. Here at the Disability Digest, these videos are general, educational videos for a customized approach to help you get, keep, and maximize your disability benefits. We encourage you to look around the video and join us here at the Disability Digest. No charge for your membership. You fill out a profile, we understand where you're at, and we can really focus on getting the resources that we have and the support to you to help you with your specific needs. Hope you enjoyed this. Subscribe, share, join us for more. Make it a great day. It's been Brian from the Disability Digest. Thanks.